Alright everyone, hey, how you doing? It's Jesse. Today, instead of making a video about top 10 or top 5, I just want to explore, just want to show you how life is here in the province of the Philippines. It's a little bit different than what you'll see in most YouTube videos. Most YouTube videos will either go over the tourist areas and tourist areas like Cebu and Boracay and Manila, or they'll go over some of the more extreme places far up in the mountains or far away from any other people. But where I'm at, it's kind of that middle ground. It's definitely not a tourist area, but it's not far away from everyone. There's still a lot of people here. So let's get into it. So while I'm doing this video, we will talk about some of the things in the Philippines that I do while I'm here. Some of the things that are kind of fun to do. The things that, that I just enjoy doing. So, I live in Antique. I've been here since July 4th. It's a beautiful little town. A lot of friendly, happy, a lot of friendly, happy people. I almost got hit. I was looking behind me. I did not expect to meet people so early. A lot of friendly, happy people here. As you can see, there are not any vehicles. It's a very, I wouldn't say poor, but most people don't have vehicles here, like cars. Most people have trikes, and that's, or they walk, or they have a motorcycle. And that's quite alright with me, as some of you may know, trikes are one of the main modes of transportation here in the Philippines. And in this area, it's easy to get around on a tricycle. The traffic is not near as bad as it is in especially Manila. The traffic in Manila is pretty rough, won't lie. This is a school. I think it's a private school. I think it's what I said. There's a church. Hold on, I'm gonna be quiet. And there's a service. But yeah, there's the church that I go to. My fiance goes to. But here in the province life, people are simple. People are they're not out trying to cut through anybody. They're not out trying to constantly make money. They're just trying to live. It seems to me like the primary focus of many of the people here in the province life is that it's not that of money, but it's that just living and enjoying their life. Here's the police station. I got a really cool story to tell you guys about that. Alright, so it was in December. And December was a wild month. December was a very strange month. That's a 7-Eleven. That's where I go to eat. Buy a lot of food. December was a strange month. Monetarily, some stuff happened with my bank. All kinds of stuff happened in December. But the strangest and probably the funnest thing is I have a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Z Fold 5. I think It's the one that came out a few years ago. Sniffs it up, this one that's coming out. I have a Galaxy Z Fold 5, and I had forgotten. I was stressed out about something. I don't remember what, and I had forgotten it at a restaurant I ate at, and someone stole it, and and because it's a Z Fold, not many people here in the province life even know how to use it, so they didn't know how to turn it off, they didn't know anything. I kid you not. We went and reported it to the police. We found out that you could track the phone, found out how to track it using the Google, and we tracked it all the way. Like, it took us three hours, and we were with the police in the back of the car the whole time. It was like an adventure. It was fun. It was funny, but it was like an adventure. We were traveling all over the place for it. Apparently, it was a delivery guy. He had stolen it and drove away with it, and he was delivering stuff, and he dropped it off at somebody's place, or he was at somebody's place when we finally caught him, and we got our phone back. That was a very interesting experience, I have to say. I was very interested in it. But yeah, so that's my story about my phone getting stolen. I actually made friends with some of the police here because of that. Very kind people, and when I was ready to give up looking for the phone, they were like, hell no, we're not giving up. Let's keep going. So we did. So yeah, that's my story about my phone getting stolen in the Philippines. One of the things you'll see a lot, probably in Manila too, probably maybe in places like that. One of the things you'll see a lot you'll see a lot of dogs. That's a very common thing here in the Philippines. I see a lot of stray dogs. Now, I love dogs. I absolutely adore animals, but especially dogs, because dogs are so loyal. Yeah, and my fiance is terrified of dogs. Even if they're not stray dogs, my fiance is terrified of them. So I am constantly petting dogs, constantly, loving on, giving them pets, playing with them, and my fiance and her mom and her brother. Well, I think everybody in her family, maybe with the exception of one of her brothers and her dad, are terrified of them. Absolutely terrified. And I've been scratched by, not stray dogs, but because I'm very careful with that, but I've been scratched by puppies that equal house dogs. And my fiance's always like, why don't you get a rabies shot, this and that? I never do. I never end up with rabies. But I've had dogs my whole life. I know how dogs behave when they have rabies. I know the risk factors. And so I've never had that problem. Personally, I've never been afraid of getting rabies from any of the dogs that I've pet on or played with, because the dogs that I've done that with, they basically have zero risk of having rabies. I mean, if you're a dog you're a puppy that's lived in a house your whole life, and you've not been around any other animal, there's just the chances of that dog having rabies are pretty much zero, I think. Pretty sure, because they have to contract it. Now, if it was a stray dog that scratched me, or especially bit me, then yes, I would. Because then I wouldn't know. But yeah, that's my fiance and me are very different. So a lot of these houses you're seeing here, from my understanding, what my fiance has told me, I think she said a lot of them are owned by foreigners. And that's great. I love that foreigners are coming here. I love that they're getting houses. I don't have a big house, and part of me has planned on getting a big one, but then and this isn't my fiance doing this is me. I see random people. I didn't want to walk with me today. Good morning. I see random people that look like they need assistance or help, and I tend to spend a lot of my money. More of my money goes to other people than it does to myself. Here's another church. I've not been down this road, guys, so I don't know what's down here. But I'm not worried. I trust the people here. I've not met one bad person here. Not one. Now, I might get lost though. As you can see, the one's really nice, the one's really kind, they're always smiling. What was I talking about? I got distracted. Holy pants. What I was talking about. Oh yes. I saw a big house that reminded me. I don't like to spend a lot of money on myself. I'm not that guy. Not that one. The only time I'll spend money on myself is if I really, really want something and it's not too terribly expensive. And also, like for business purposes, or for my schooling, if I need something for schooling. If it's something that I need for my business or schooling or something like that, then yes, I'll spend money on that kind of stuff. That's Gcash for my American friends. Gcash is something like Cash App. It's like Cash App in America, and used to be UK. I don't think it's in UK anymore, based off what I've read. Gcash is just a form of online payment. A lot of people use it. My fiance uses it. Typically, I send the money from my bank to my fiance through her Gcash, and we just withdraw like that because it's cheaper, much cheaper to do it that way. She has a card, so it's only like 18 pesos to withdraw the money, which is really, really good. 18 pesos, just so you guys know, 18 peso is, it's like 30 cents maybe. 55 peso is it's more than 55. It's like, it fluctuates between, I've seen it anywhere as low as 54 to just like 60, is $1 US. So it cost 18 of those for her to withdraw money, up to 10K at a time. So after every 10K. And as for me to withdraw the same amount of money, it would cost me $6, and we'll just average out to 55. Well, 6 times 55, sorry guys. Math isn't my strong suit, and I'm not thinking it's like, what is that, like 330 or something? 330 peso. So 18 times 330. That's quite a bit different. I've not been down this road, guys, so I don't know. I'm probably going to turn around soon, make a turn somewhere, check out what else is going on. My fiance and me have walked several places here, but I've never walked here. So somebody yelling over there. I think two people are just, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I will say another thing I had to get used to in the Philippines is how loud people talk and how animated. Now, I'm animated when I talk, but people are loud when they talk, and it's not a bad thing. It's actually, I really like it. It's not bad. It's fun. It's fun because people always just seem so excited, animated, happy, and I love that. I absolutely love that. So yeah. Yeah, that's some of the stuff that I think is interesting in the Philippines. Another thing, I wish I would have brought my wallet. I didn't bring my wallet this time. I just left it at home. I would have went to a restaurant and showed you how cheap the food was. Because the food's pretty daggone cheap. But it's good. It's very, very delicious food. And it's definitely worth it. The only thing I really, other than the spice, I've said that it's not always spicy, but there's also a thing with, like, burgers are strange here. I'm a huge burger guy. I love me some burgers. Love me some delicious burgers. And the burgers here in most places, especially the small restaurants, I will tell you now, my American friends, I will tell you now, you will not like it. The burgers are probably, as far as food, the burgers are my biggest complaint, I'll tell you. Because I'm a big burger guy. However, as long as you can get to a McDonald's, if you can get to a McDonald's, you don't have to worry about that issue, like, at all. McDonald's burgers taste exactly the same. Their fries, it tastes exactly the same. You guys know how good a McDonald's fry is. So I guess if you can get to a place like McDonald's or Burger King, or and there are some shops. There's one here that's a coffee shop that has some decent burgers. And then there's the Army Navy. Army Navy. Ooh, that place has amazing burgers. And has amazing burgers there, and some onion rings, which are very good. But yeah, that's my advice on that. Let's go down this road. Okay, I know where I'm at now. I've been down this road before. Oh yeah, there's a chicken. Surprisingly, the chickens here are I find it odd, but the chickens here are nice. Man, I remember the chickens that I was around in America, they were not. I think I've been down this road. Oh yeah, this is the hospital. This is, I think, the public hospital? Or maybe it's a private one. I don't know. My fiance's grandma, she had a stroke last year. I think it was last year. And I think it was in like November. It might have been December. Because December, so much happened in December. I can't even keep up with December. But she had a stroke and she had to go there. I got to experience what it was like in one of those hospitals. Very, very, very different. My friends in America are very different. If you want comfort, you don't want to live in an area like this. Comfort that you're used to. But they're working with what they got. And that's all they got. That's what they have to work with. They really got no choice. So, you can't blame them. They're doing their best. That's what most people here are doing. They're doing their best. And it is what it is. But I think we're going full circle now. We're about to end up right back at the 7-Eleven. So I want to cut the video off here. Just want you guys to know that if you have any questions, you ask me. If you have any content ideas you'd like, I'm going to try to get my fiance to do some content. I like to do this stuff. I like to do this stuff in the morning because I'm awake. I'm awake early. I have all the energy. I'm feeling good. I'm very camera shy. So being awake early, being on camera is good because that's when I have all my energy. But, you know, do what we can. But if you have any content ideas or if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. A like and subscribe would be great. I know this is a long video, but I wanted to kind of explore a little bit with you guys. Hello. Good morning. You see you and the kids here. Very nice. I'm still not, I'm still a little shy to do what I see a lot of my YouTube friends doing and just talking to random people. I'm very shy, so you just gotta give me some time to get out of that. And once I do, then we'll get the ball rolling. But for all my friends, all my viewers who made it to the end, know that you are valuable and you matter. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And I wish you all the best. God bless. Peace.